Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Herm's House Podcast. I am your host, Herm. How do you do? And this is my wonderful, beautiful wife and co-host, Christine.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
How do you do?
I'm good.
Oh, that's good. I was talking with Mom earlier, and she was like, "What'd you do this weekend?" I was like, "Topgolf." She's like, "What else?" I was like, "Nothing." And I started thinking, I'm like, "Wait, no, we did a lot. What the heck did we do?" And immediately, left me. Like, what did I do? And then I put a bunch of old ladies to sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny because you, of all people, and the way you talk and how animated your stories are.
Yeah.
When you told me you put a couple of old ladies to sleep,
A couple.
I was like, how? You're not.
And it wasn't like it was a 6 a.m. You know what? In fairness, it was about 11 o'clock. It could have been nap time.
Midday naps. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they were up at 6.
And they had just eaten.
You were the after food
I
speech.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't you tell them what you did to put these old ladies to sleep?
Had a late breakfast. You're going to go to sleep, or I'll put you to sleep by giving a speech. I was invited. There's a, what would we call it? It's like a fun, no, it's in, what do you call it? It's not an event. The Hero Breakfast. What is that? It's a 501c3. It's a charity, I guess.
Nonprofit organization.
Thank you. It is a nonprofit.
I was like, what are you trying to
Words,
get at?
man. Right now, my brain is running on fumes.
It's fried. But let's stick to the story, and then we can explain why you're running on
That's
fumes.
why I couldn't figure out a charity. So one of my buddies, we've been doing this charity for a little over a year. And he asks me, he says, "Hey man, I'd like for you to come and speak. It's a fundraiser, and it's a bunch of older ladies because he and his family own a fabric store. They sell fabric. They have like sewing classes. They also fix sewing machines, sell sewing machines. Like it's a whole thing, right? But obviously their clientele,
their niche,
a little older. Yeah, it's a little bit up on
their niche,
in the ages.
Old ladies.
Yeah. Yes. And so he asked me to go, and I would say I'm like third or fourth. It's not like it's not a bunch of people. It's just, my buddy who's the host gets up there and he's giving a couple stories. And then his stepdad, who is the owner of the store, is also kind of giving a little bit of a speech. And then the vice president of the thing, or the treasurer, whatever he is, he gets up, and he's also an Air Force veteran. So I kind of piggybacked off of him. He was telling his Air Force story, which he's only been in for 5 years, but, and then he got out in the transition and all that stuff. And that was like my entire speech. And I'm like, I'm basically just repeating what he's saying. Mine's again a lot more animated. I
feel like we practiced a little bit of what you were going to say before.
Oh no, I feel like the speech went just fine. Like honestly, it was just okay. So I'm giving the speech, and I'm like even pointing at some of the ladies, and there was literally one dude, and probably 38 women, and I was trying to like engage with the crowd and make jokes, and I got up there. I was like, well, my story begins in my senior year of high school, 2003, 2004. I'm sure like many of you guys, and they all were like, oh, okay. So that got them laughing to begin with, right? And then I look in the back corner, 5 to 10 minutes into my speech, maybe it was only 15 to 20 minutes, I would say, and I look over, and this lady is like legit. Like hunched over, eyes closed, mouth open, just asleep. And I'm like, oh. And then you see another lady like in the back corner, also like head down, asleep, sitting up. Like she didn't like, full on rest her head on her arm or any of that stuff, but legit was just napping, right? And the best part about that, no, I'm going to say second best. The second best part about that was when she wakes up, you get to see her, because I see her asleep, and then next thing I know, her hand's up, and I'm like, yes, ma'am. This wasn't like a Q&A. This wasn't like.
Were you still in the middle of a story?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, and she thanks me for my service. And I said, oh, yes, ma'am, thank you. And she's like, my husband was a pilot or something. And I was like, great. Thank you him for his service, or I don't know, whatever. So then this much older lady, I would say the average age there was late 60s. But this other lady who I would say was probably 80, mid 80s, asked who I was assuming was either her daughter or her granddaughter or whoever she was like, "Is he still going?"
Mhm.
In the middle of my speech.
You
Like,
know,
I'm literally talking.
sometimes I feel like that old lady with your story.
Is he still going? Yeah. But I mean, I was invited as a speaker. I wasn't just
said
ranting.
it
Like,
out
I
loud.
had a full
I'm
on
just kidding. I know.
speech.
No, it was a good speech. It was a good story. Like, you were telling me what it is. I just had to be your bully.
But yet again, and I even, like, I was talking about, I think I was in the middle of the story of like my DUI. I had gotten DUI in 2010, and a bunch of the leadership was like ready to kick me out. And I was like, because it was based on heroes. So the hero of my career, Chief Snyder. And I say it all the time. I've seen him periodically since then. He's since retired and he's living his life or whatever, but I'll see him every once in a while. And I still tell him, hey, Chief, I owe you everything. Thank you so much. And he's like, no, dude, you did this. You're the one that blah, blah, whatever. And I was in the middle of that speech of like giving him, full credit for me being able to retire and get out of the Air Force in a good way. And yeah, I think that's when the lady was like, "Is he still going?" All loud. Just, yes, stop. So yeah, it was interesting. And then later on we got to go hang out and do some adult stuff that evening. We went to a bar. We went to the place that I wanted to go to and have been wanting to go to for quite a while. And they weren't playing country music that night.
I wanted to stay. Normally, I'm not the one that wants to go.
And I even said, I was like, "Hey, yeah, this is." I wasn't asking to leave.
Now they were playing rock. I was like, yes, but then everybody wasn't. It wasn't the vibe. I'm like, I'm wearing an AC/DC shirt.
Yeah.
But like, I stand out in our group. Like, I'm one of the only ones that likes rock. It's weird. It's like the classic rock. I guess classic rock technically is like the rock that we used to listen to when we were.
But it wasn't. No, it was legit classic rock. You're talking 70s and 80s.
No, but I mean, I'm saying is classic rock now.
Oh, nowadays.
Yeah.
Now I refuse. No, absolutely not. Just because some songs are a little older, get out of here.
What do they call it? Divorced dad rock?
Divorced dad.
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Along those lines.
The problem was, like, I love live bands. Like, we've already established that. Live bands for me, I'm down for whatever. The problem was, there was so many of the songs, like even you were singing, and I'm like, I have no idea what song this is. I don't know who sings this. I don't know, like, maybe he's just not singing it right, but I don't, the beat, like the band was great. The beat was, I'm assuming, right on point. No idea. I had no clue what the song was, none of the words. I'm just like.
It was fun. We had fun though. We ended up going to a different bar.
Yeah, it was right next door, which is funny because your buddy, he was like, "Oh, my ex hangs out there." And I was like, "Sweet, let's go. Let's go check it out. See if she's there." She wasn't. No.
But it was fun. And then Sunday.
Sorry, I just moved my shoulder, and boy, did that hurt. Oh, that was a hard win. Sorry. Carry on. I got a bad shoulder. But it was fun.
Yeah.
That was a DJ playing.
Threw me off.
Sorry, that was a DJ playing at. We went to Louis, which is the cantina.
And then Sunday, did some work for a couple of the events we have coming up for Beautiful Sunday.
But I wanted to talk about Louis and even Eddie's that they're right next door to each other. Not even half a block difference.
Oh, well, it's not in your notes, so I didn't know you wanted to talk to them.
Oh, well, it was just what we did this weekend. And because remember last weekend or the weekend before, whatever, we went to the Maverick and we felt old. I didn't feel old. I felt very much in place.
Well, we went to Reforma and the Union first, and I felt young.
Super young.
And then we went to the Maverick, and I felt old. And then this weekend...
It was a very drastic change.
We went to Eddie's.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
I felt
is generally
young.
A country bar.
I felt young. I didn't feel in place. I felt young again. It was much so the crowd that was like at Reforma and Union. And then we went to Louis, and then it was like our age. I feel like Louis is like where we're supposed to be, age group wise.
Yeah, the millennials.
Yeah.
But it was fun because even like the younger kids weren't. I would still say like mid to late 20s. They weren't. So I mean, I'm barely 40, bro. Like, I can still hang.
You can though.
Just saying.
You're a good partier. I'm not.
You
Every once
did.
in a while. I don't know.
You did just fine.
I did.
You had a good time.
We did. It was fun.
Yeah.
I
Ubered
just
home.
had good music. I think that's what was super helpful. The music was really good.
Yes.
And like nonstop. Song after song after song was really good.
And it wasn't one genre either. He was doing everything.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. Like 2000s hip hop and like R&B, and then Spanish music was going on for a little bit, and it was neat. A little bit of bitty bam bams with some Salinas.
Yeah, so it was fun. Is that all you wanted to talk about?
No, and then we went to Topgolf.
Oh, well, that night, because you're like, I want to talk about the night.
I was just saying, because I wanted like a little update, because the last time that we were at the Maverick and we were 105 years old.
You're 105 years old.
Okay, well then you're 100.
No.
You're only 5 years younger.
No.
In your face.
It's been 84 years.
84 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we did Topgolf on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
After I did some work for BS. I said I did some BS with Sal.
Some BS.
Yeah. Topgolf is fun.
Beautiful Sunday for those that are
because I wanted to go in the morning to go
to the
driving range. And we were out late, so that didn't really work out.
A little bit.
And it got too hot. So then I was like, let's go to Topgolf. We'll take the kids to Topgolf.
Yeah, the driving range would have cost us $13.
Yeah, it would have been a much cheaper trip.
Topgolf did not.
No, it's expensive, but fun nonetheless.
It is fun, and I like everybody participated, which is very rare. Whenever we go do family things, that everybody goes and everybody participates, and we don't have one just complaining in the corner on their phone or whatever, and they're just like, "This is dumb."
They were all engaged. It was cool.
Yeah, even Gordy.
Yeah, even Gordy. I was gonna say so when we were club shopping for clubs.
Yeah.
Because now we're golf people, as you've seen on our last few episodes.
Tag woods, yo.
When we were looking for ours, Gordy's like, I want to set. Like, I want to golf. And you told him...
Absolutely not.
Well, no, you told him, if you can get through a game of Topgolf without complaining and not getting bored and participate, then we can think about getting you your own set of clubs. And he totally said, bet. So when we went to Topgolf, he participated, was like into it the whole time, was like his brothers were giving him pointers and he was listening to it. Like, and he lasted the whole time, didn't get bored not once. He was doing a good job. And he was actually doing a really good job of hitting the ball.
He was even getting mad because it switched. Like nobody picked in what order you were going to go. They just randomly threw him in there. And if he wasn't like in the top 2 or 3, he's like, why am I always on the bottom? Like, it's the computer, bro. I don't know. And it was both David H, because it won't let us put Gordy on there. And so if there was one on the bottom, one on top, he was going first. I was like, you're good, bud. Go ahead, have at it. And he did good. It was pretty surprising. He was trying to baseball swing it, but that's really the only thing he knows how to do. So it's being able to get out there. I just wish I was better at it, so that I knew how to coach and how to correct. I was like, I can't even correct myself, bro.
I've been watching some like reels about golf, although it's all in my algorithm now. I talk about it. We have it there.
Yep.
All the videos about golf, but the most favorite one lately, the tip that it gave, and it was this lady. She came on and she goes, "Are you ever golfing and you feel like
your girls?
Yeah, you feel like the girls are in the way?" She goes, she's like, take them with you. She's like, they're there to help you. She goes, put your arms together, squeeze them together, you hold them, and you swing take them with you. And
so that's what she was doing.
I was doing it, and it worked like significantly well. And I was like, the swinging and the hitting I had there at Topgolf compared to what we were doing at golfing the other day,
right,
significantly better. But I think too, the driver they have there at Topgolf is called the Sure Thing.
The Sure Thing.
You missed the joke. What I was like, it's like the girl at 2 a.m. when the bar lights turn on.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I know you didn't hear it because probably the fan.
Oh my gosh,
fan.
Man, it was a Mr. Fan, and it was basically super quiet, loud as could be, because it was oscillating, back and forth.
So you didn't hear me, but that's what I said, that the club is called the Sure Thing. And so that's why I said, I was like, yeah, babe, it's like the girl at 2 a.m. when the bar closes and the lights come on.
All right, I'm in. Whatever. It's a good one.
But yeah, I was like, I need one of these when we go golfing, because it was, I don't know.
It's just a fatter head.
Yeah.
And it's just easier to make contact, and it's the way it's slanted and blah, 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 whatever. It's a bunch of golf jargon that I'm not really familiar with, but we're trying.
It worked.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I was launching it.
I've like won a couple times points wise.
Points. I wasn't there for points. Me and Mariano were there for distance. Like when we go bowling, we're there to see who can get the fastest ball down the. Him and I compete so often when it comes to that kind of stuff, and generally I beat him. And I did beat him as far as like out driving him. I was getting it some 200 plus yards, which is far mind blowing for me. And the worst part is we looked over the two guys that were golfing next to us that are like for real golfers, brought their own clubs. And I look over, like I gave it all my power. At least I felt like. I'm sure my form and all that stuff is probably not the best, whatever. But I was laying into it. And it was going 200. I think the furthest I got was 212 yards. And I look over at his, and it didn't feel like he was giving it his all. And it's 240 plus. And I'm like, what on earth is, this is maybe several years of experience compared to, 3 times at the golf course in the past 10 years.
Like, what are they doing? I would watch them, how they
I feel like that. I feel like that's what I'm doing.
I feel like it is too, but for some reason it's not. But and then even worse, when you're out there when we're actually golfing, you're not hitting it that far either.
No. In fairness, I don't have the sure thing.
That's true. Were you hitting the sure thing?
Regular old golf driver. So.
It is what it is.
Although we got some buddies coming into town. Jacob and Lauren are supposed to be coming into town this weekend, and we were going to try, at least Jacob and I, try to get a game of golf in sometime this weekend. And I was wanting to legitimately try out my heavy swing again and see if I can't get it going like I did. Hopefully this time we'll be able to do the driving range unlike last time we went. Yeah. I really had hoped to go, but yeah, that's enough golf talk. Everybody's like, okay, I'm turning this off. Nobody cares.
It's just like golf.
Yeah. No,
you have a note here.
I do.
Costco gas pumps.
Oh my gosh.
I was just, you have grumpy. Like 4 exclamation points.
I'm already so I'm already getting older, right? Obviously we all are. But my patience is wearing thinner for dumb.
Like all the time.
And like the non-courteous. Okay, so in Costco, whoever's gone to the Costco gas pumps, you understand, like there's no shopping. There's no like park and get out and you can go get some chips or like it's get your gas and go. And go and get. When the people get there and they don't understand like what they're doing, and then they look at it and they're just like trying to read, and it's like, get your card, tap your card, pump your gas. No. So many people, and then they take so long. There's zero urgency.
Because I was this person the other day.
Oh my word.
Only because Mariano still had my gas card.
Okay.
So I didn't have my Costco. Like it acts as the payment card and the Costco card. So I didn't have either of them. And I'm like, crap, what am I going to do? So I remembered, okay, I have the Costco app. So then I was able to get my Costco club ID, whatever, from that. So then I was like, okay, I had to like figure out how to do it. And then I finally figured that out. And then I was like, okay, now I can pay with my other card. Like I figured it out.
I don't mind that so much.
It was like 6 a.m, so it's not as bad.
Yeah,
but
I don't mind that so much. It's when you get there and they pull up, they turn their car off, and they sit in their car, and you're like, did you not know you were like what you're doing right now? Did you not know you were coming to pump gas? Like you're trying to figure it out right now. Get there, and they sit in their car, and I'm just like,
maybe they're like getting their card out, getting their stuff like to get down and pay and all that. How long were they sitting in their car though?
Legitimately 1 to 2 minutes. Like 1 to 2 minutes of sitting in your car, which we've already been sitting in line.
Did you time it, or it's just because you've been sitting in line, you just want them to get?
Because I see them, and I'm like, at first, they pull up and then they go, and then like the ones that over there on the north side, it doesn't have like that little gap in the middle where if somebody's in front, the person in front finishes, you can drive through the middle and then take the one in
Mhm.
front. Doesn't have that. They're too close together. So you just have to wait for the people that are there to go. And my word, this guy, it was, and of course they were older ladies, and they sit in their car.
This episode is just your vendetta with older women.
Oh, I felt bad for putting those first sets of older women to bed. I was like, oh man, my bad. I didn't mean that. I thought I was more likely than that, but no, these ones. And it's just, I made it a point because it feels like every time I go, if there's any kind of line, no one knows what to do. Nobody in front of you knows what to do when it comes to pumping the gas. And it's wild. If there is no line, it feels like everybody's just flying. And you get there, the people around you are just jumping, boom, boom, boom. And if they're leaving just as quickly as you are. And it's annoying whenever I take both my trucks have like 1 million gallon tanks. So whenever I get there I try to be urgent as possible and as proficient as I can be. And I go to pump the gas and I'm like, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute because the pumps only go so fast.
Yeah. And then people behind you like, this guy with this big old gas guzzling truck. Take it forever.
In fairness, only one of my trucks is a gas guzzler.
I don't see. It's funny.
Ooh, I have 2 trucks.
I think you're just getting into your grumpy old veteran era. Because there's so many things these days that just make you so grumpy. Because I could sit in that Costco line, and regardless, because I'm on my phone and I'm chilling and I'm no big deal. Like, we're gonna get gas. If someone's struggling, because I've struggled, and so when you get in the line where it's the long hose and you have to like put it around your car and you're struggling, so like I have patience for these people and I'm chilling, like I'm good. We're just getting gas.
No.
And you're just
grumpy. But they're not.
But you're
That's
just like, I just feel like there's a lot more things these days.
You know, you say that, and it's funny because like now that I'm the crossing guard at the elementary school, I feel like I'm not grumpy with them in the slightest. I'm very smiley and wave at everybody. And even with these kids, like, oh my gosh, the vast majority of these kids, I'm going to say I probably cross, let's say 70 kids in a morning and in an afternoon, right? You know, there and back, whatever. Probably 20 of those 70 say hello back. And the rest are just like so awkward. And
they don't know how to have conversations.
They have no idea.
Yeah.
They have no idea. And there's just one kid, he's hilarious. His name is Ivan. And he comes and he like knuckles me up. And I met his dad this morning. And I was like, that's a good kid you got there, man. He's like, bro, we lucked out. Like this one, he is a really good kid. And he's awesome.
Do they have other ones?
It was just them 2. So I have no idea.
You said we looked out because I wonder if the other ones like.
I think he just meant, because other kids, some are, whatever. Yeah. But same, like we have some of the kids that they don't even look in your direction. I'm like, all right, guys, you guys have a good day. Make good choices. Nothing. No, thank you. No, nothing. And I just carry on. All right, guys, later. And it's not it is a very, I could see why some people would get frustrated in those areas. And then especially the drivers, oh my word.
Have you yelled at anybody yet?
No, because no, but I'll stick my hand out and just be like, I'll stare at them with the sign, like sticking the sign out at them. One lady today, so I'm holding the sign, and they're coming from the neighborhood side going to the school,
right? And
the girl, the lady that was driving like a Tesla, and that's important because Teslas don't like let you hit anything. Kept creeping like closer to the crosswalk. And I just sat there and I stood there and I'm looking at her and she's just like, you want me to tell them to run? Like they're little kids. Literally at this point, they were probably 9 years old, and they're not lollygagging. They're like pushing their bikes. So they're not allowed to ride their bikes on the crosswalk. So they're pushing their bikes. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Why? It's not their fault. You didn't manage enough time if you're going to be late. Like that's on you, lady. Mm-hmm. And I told the cop, because we have a resource officer there. He's a newer guy. I said, hey, do me a favor. He always parks in the parking lot. I said, could you park right next to me? Because we had last year's guy would park right next to Miss Shannon, who was our old crossing guard. Mm-hmm. And they would slow down. They would actually pay attention. And sure enough, he did in the afternoon. And no problems. No problems whatsoever. He's like, I don't have a radar yet. I have to go request a radar for this position. And I was like, just pull your phone out. Just pull your phone out and just be like,
no one knows.
And he was like, brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to mess with them. Yeah. And I guarantee they're going to, stop on the brakes. it's hilarious to me how impatient people get. Like these are little kids just trying to get to school and they're crossing. And again, I don't think I have a single student that like drags his feet.
Yeah.
Like they literally just normal, regular pace walking, and they don't need to be rushing because you left late.
And in the same breath, how impatient you are for the people at the
That's
Costco gas
so
pumps.
that's why I don't think it's a grumpy thing, because I'm very patient for these kids, and even the like the teachers and all that stuff. The people that are driving, I just want them to be like, I'm not even mad at them. I'm like, I understand you're frustrated because you probably have to get your kid probably took forever. Yeah. And that's the reason that, because we've been there. You're
probably
just like,
yelled at them like a million
your
times.
Shoes.
Yeah, you thought they were ready. You go down there, they're not even ready.
They ain't got socks on.
Together. Didn't even eat.
No.
Now they're hungry.
And he's on his tablet.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I get it. It's frustrating. But at the same time, like, that's why I don't feel like I'm that grumpy of an old dude, because I still wave at everybody and I genuinely like, hey, you guys have a good day and make good choices, and trying to make relationships with some of the kids actually talk to me, and that's pretty cool. And again, the rest of them just ignore me. We have some of the older ones that are, I'd say seventh or eighth grade, that are like trying to knuckle me up and, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm cool too, bro. It's funny.
The newest reel that's out right now is like me vibing with the younger coworkers, thinking like we're cool, but how they see me, and it's Jennifer Coolidge when she's like in all of the like
American Pie.
American Pie, yeah. Or when she's in Legally Blonde, like
makes me want a hot dog real bad.
I'm like, oh man, that's totally me.
I mean, in fairness, but you don't have, I guess not in office, you don't have anybody that's like super young, do you?
Yeah, Ryan, he just left, but Justin's there, and like the other people.
I don't talk about that kid like at all.
What?
The one that took over Ryan?
The new one? Yeah. Well, I've been just super busy. I feel bad because I haven't been able to like connect with him as like I have with Ryan. We do, which is like when we get time to talk, like we're talking about life and work and, all the things. But my main focus, like work, has been super crazy busy. So I haven't like, being social has not been on my, like I've been working from the time I get there to like the time I'm done, even past it. Like these days it feels like, but it's the work, and it's crazy, and it keeps me busy, and it pays the bills and extra, so I can't complain.
All my job is, my regular job is being social.
Yeah, and
I have 2 lunches scheduled this week.
Let's be fair, like I'm not the social type, if we're being truly honest. You get some drinks in me and I'm completely social. I'll talk to everybody.
No kidding.
I'll make friends left and right. But when normally, like I'm pretty quiet. And I'm pretty like, let's just get down to business and move on. I feel bad sometimes because then like I start talking to people and they just keep going and going. I'm like, I really have to get back to work, and I don't know how to like excuse myself away from the conversation.
You answer your phone.
So I can go to back. Well, like pretend like there's someone on my phone.
Sorry, I got to take this, and then you walk away.
You can see that it's not a call.
First of all, you have a privacy screen, so no, you can't.
Oh, well, that's my regular phone. But I think too, it's one of those things where like I've met a couple people too in office, and they've told me who they are and where they work, like maybe one, maybe even 2 occasions, and they'll stop by and say hi now, and I forget their names, I forget who they are, I forget where they work, and I feel bad, but I just try to be nice and still do.
The worst is when I was a recruiter and I'm bringing these kids in.
Yeah, I'm
enlisting them, and when they show up to my office without their uniform top that says their name on it, I'm just like, hey,
I feel so rude. I feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Like when I forget, and my brain just like dumps everything these days. So sorry if I don't mean to be rude at all. Like my brain literally dumps like complete information like that I need is gone, and it's really annoying.
Which is wild because, like we've said many times, I coach Gordy's flag football team, and I feel like after day 1, I learned all 20 of their names, and only, 6 of them were returners from my last year's team. Probably a couple more.
I mean, I used to be really good at that.
But I had I'd say at least 11 to 12 brand new faces who I've never seen, but I had their names memorized and who they were. And as soon as they walk in and I point at them, I'm like, Isaac,
Yeah, no, my brain just dumps. It's late. It's new.
It's just weird because I'll forget somebody who I worked with for weeks, and
I feel like I can't blame the concussion anymore. It's been a little 2 years, but I don't know what's going on. So
At least a year
see a
and a half.
doctor about it on Friday.
Oh,
We'll see. We'll see if it has anything to do with it.
yeah.
But
Because you're getting old, probably.
Probably.
Speaking of,
no, I saw this article thing, going back into like couples and how I had it was a post, it was a reel that came on the other day about couples, and this couple that's been together for like 60 years or something like that. And one of the things they did studies and things like that, is that attention, like the attention that you give to your partner.
right.
And it's like, if I say, oh, hey, babe, look at this, I want to show you something, and you give me your full attention, because that's what I'm needing and that's what I'm asking for, is one thing, is a certain set of couples. And the other set is when you're like, oh, hey, look at this, and they don't turn and they're like, what is it? And they're not even like really giving you your full attention.
Yeah.
And the ironic thing about that is when I went to go show you it, you didn't pay attention to me. And they said those people that do that get divorced.
I was in the middle of creating a post.
So I'm just
Gordy.
letting you know that's what they said.
We're on the verge.
But anyways, one of the things that I was reading and they brought up here is
putting me on notice.
The first 10 minutes after you both get home. Couples therapists are obsessed with this window. Here's why. 10 minutes sets the tone for the whole evening, and most couples spend them half listening with phone in hand, which is true. That's the whole like attention thing, right?
Sure.
So they said, first you do the proper hello. Stop what you're doing, actual eye contact, a real hug, not a lean. Like, give each other full attention. You just got home, you're back together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Headline first, right? Give me the headline of your day. The full story can come at dinner. Like, just give me the headlines right now. Although I think when we talk, we just like go, it depends though, like to what we're doing. But again, that's what they're saying. Give them your full attention.
Sure.
It says decompression is allowed. I want to hear everything. I just need to change and land first. Saying this makes a difference. So even though like your partner be like really eager that you're home and really excited, you're like, okay, like me, I need a second. Let me change. Let me decompress.
Yeah.
And then we can get to talking.
Sure.
Because it's probably crazy. This one says, hold the admin. The plumber, the school email, and the credit card can all wait 10 minutes while you say hello, like people who actually missed each other.
Mm-hmm.
So don't come in and be like, oh, did you do this? Or was this happen? Or like come in.
In fairness, if anybody's doing that, it's you. But I feel like you're doing it because if you don't do it right when you see me, you're going to forget and you're not going to think about it till tomorrow. And then you'll be like, oh, dang it. I forgot to tell him about that. This is
true story.
I forgot to tell him about the plumber.
True story.
What'd you do with the plumber?
And then it says, end with the plan. Dinner together at 7, phones away, tiny agreements, like change the whole evening. So plan something that evening to do together.
All right. Our plan for tonight is to go to football practice.
Well, yeah. And then it says try it for a week. So it's just something to think about. I think it is important, attention and giving each other attention. I think I'm saying this out here for like accountability.
Sure.
So you give me attention when I ask
feel like
for it.
You're the only one that gets attention.
No, but like full attention. Like you playing with your little dumpling on your game.
I'm gonna need you to emphasize. Hold on a second. There's a game on my phone that the little guy looks like a little.
That too.
Like. You're such a nerd. Whatever. It's a little guy. And
it's a game.
Races, and it looks like a little dumpling. So I call him my little dumpling. He's like, you're over there playing with your little dumpling. Like, relax.
Well, you do. And it's like full attention.
Sure.
And giving full attention. Because I think for me, I need to feel like you're actually listening.
Uh-huh.
I've been diving into like the eldest daughter, like therapy kind of things and what it means and some of the items that I need. And I think sometimes we need attention. I think both sides, right? Like when we're talking to each other, we're going through like, or going and talking about things. I think attention is important because it's connection.
Sure.
So it's easy to get distracted in our phones. It's easy to get distracted in things we're doing. So I think it's important. And I'm saying it here for accountability.
Noted.
So when you say you never said that, or we don't talk about that, or it's here, it's recorded, it's on the episode,
and then you're gonna go search it and you'll be like, I don't know what episode it was. I have no idea.
What was the word I used?
Like accountability.
Then you're just gonna gaslight me.
No, I would never.
And then my search is going to gaslight me. It's like, you never talked about this.
Yeah, I have no idea what you mean. Your phone's on my side. What is happening?
Just my little blurb for the day.
Sure. I only need one kind of attention. Let's get physical. Anyways.
Exercise, of course.
No, what?
What?
Exercise? Yeah,
anyways.
Exercising. That's what happened today when I was at the gym.
Oh.
And my body.
It was an innuendo, but sure, if that's what you're doing in the gym.
No, but I was at the gym, and I go to. I'm in the mirror, so I'm like standing because it was not packed, but it was awkwardly when there's like not a lot of people, but they're like in the place where you need it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go lift in the corner where there's still a little bit of a mirror, and I'm standing right in front of it from like literally 5 feet in front of it, and I see just one. I don't know if you can see it in this camera, but just one gray hair on my mustache, right in the middle, just one, and I'm just like, can we come in clusters at least? Can we do like 3 or 4? Not just one, but that's okay.
On my highlights, but
on the sides is all fine because it's like this one right under my nose, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? This is just getting ridiculous. Y'all need to stop or start. Like pick one.
It's cute,
but it's random.
Yeah.
And also, how does the whole hair get white?
Well, you should do a fun fact.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Because there is something about it. There's something that changes in the hair.
Like, does it actually die?
It's not dead.
Does it grow gray? So like,
it's at the root. It's right, something about the keratin. Keratin?
No. I don't care about what I'm saying is why it isn't that I don't notice it until it's as long as the rest of the mustache hair.
Oh, like does it just go like change magically?
Yeah.
One day.
Like Rapunzel, whenever you cut her hair and it all changed. Yeah. She got like she's a brunette now. Is that like something like when I trimmed my mustache hair and it's like boom, just that one by itself? Like, oh no,
I'm
Rapunzel.
Now. I need to hear your fun fact.
Let down your mustache hair.
Ew, it's coming out the nose. A little booger pops out like at the nose.
You're like, oh, it's a hard one. I'm fine with it.
There goes my last brain cell.
There you go. Done. All right. Anyways, what do you got for this week? Just a bunch of work. Golly, we got elephants upstairs.
Lots of work. Lots of work. We have snack bar this week.
For football.
I'm not complaining. #blessed. We have snack bar during the week of practice. We're getting all of our certification stuff this week. We're getting our uniforms this week. We have to do the last day of snack bar. We sell food. I tried to get the other team to do like a food truck. So we don't have nothing, but they're new and they want to make money. So by all means. So we have to bring food to sell. So we have to manage that. And then this weekend we have our kickoff event for our league, and we have to do a raffle basket. So all our
luckily you have a good group this year.
I do. And I just saw them finally blowing me up on my cell phone.
Yeah, everybody's off of work now.
Yeah. I was getting a little nervous. I was like, oh man, I'm going to take care of all of this.
She's fine.
It was just an off day today, and I'm just tired, and I don't even want to.
I fell asleep in my office chair.
You did. I heard you snoring.
I napped in my office chair.
It was pretty funny.
Because I was just like, I'm not even getting up.
Yeah.
It was comfy. Thank you. It was nice. I got a new office chair a couple weeks ago, and it is very nice. But I didn't go to sleep till forever last night, and then I woke up super early this morning, and there was a snoring baby next to me. And
as I went to the gym.
Yeah.
Kids keep me accountable going to the gym at 4 a.m, which, let's be fair, I think that is my key time, because once I'm up and going, like, I feel good.
That's good.
So I think I found the sweet spot of when I need to go. It's just me going by myself when he's not here.
Yeah.
So anyways, I think it's time.
Closing time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
because I'm hungry. I smell the food.
I know. I smell the food. It's time for dinner. We gotta go. We gotta get practice. We got all kinds of stuff to do. And I'm so exhausted. I know. No crying on the yacht, as they say.
What?
No crying on the yacht. You're complaining that you have such a good life, and you're like, oh, I have to go do all this stuff.
Yeah.
I participate in my children's events, activities, whatever. All right, but anyways, with all that said, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck out of here because we have so much
stuff to do.
All right, well, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Huge thank you to our sponsors for keeping Herm's House going. Your support helps us continue our mission to uplift veterans, families, and our community.
If you want to support the show, it's easy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in sponsoring an episode or partnering with us, reach out anytime at Herm's House Podcast on Instagram or email us at hermshousepodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks for visiting Herm's House. Y'all come back now, you hear?